Even vampires can't resist a good subject line.
Hi dear listeners, hi dear viewers, and here we go again. It's a SendiTalk, episode 3. And hi Ella, how are you doing today?
Hello, Alec. How are you? I'm great. Trick or treat.
Only treats today. Yeah, we already started to prepare for Halloween. I guess you too. So yeah, let's pretend that this is a pumpkin.
It is indeed.
Okay, it's a very scary pumpkin.
I
Yeah.
hope I'm not as scary as my pumpkin.
Okay. So today we decided to discuss all the Halloween activities because it's a huge deal. There are always a lot of sales on Halloween, a lot of activities, and a lot of mistakes to make, and a lot of mistakes to evade. So today we'll share a couple of nice ways to present yourself during Halloween, and we'll just talk about what to do and what not to. So Ella, could you please start? I know that you found some cool examples of Halloween
I found
activities.
some cool examples from history because, as you know, there are a lot of people around the globe who are looking forward to the Halloween night right now. And there are those who are super excited and those who are like, eh? So I'm not
Yeah.
on which side you are. I'm not going to tell you on which side I am. But the history says that no matter how overwhelmed you are as a customer with all these Halloween campaigns that you uh, get involved each year, still, some of these are and were super successful. Remember this Heinz campaign that
Oh,
was launched in 2020?
the thing about
And
blood, right?
yeah, it was tomato blood and
Uh-huh.
amazing images with the handsome Dracula holding a Heinz ketchup. Um,
Yeah.
so the ketchup, they basically turned this ketchup into blood for spooky effect, and people loved it. So the campaign, yeah,
I guess they initially were pretty scared. Yeah.
well, ketchup and blood, they do look similar, don't they? So,
Um, yeah, I won't tell you that I've been a huge fan of ketchup since I was 3, or you decide that I'm a vampire, but yeah.
well, over 5 billion people thought otherwise. They thought that it was a great idea. So the
Hmm.
campaign gained over 5 billion views on TikTok, which was amazing, I guess.
Hmm.
Another example, do you remember the Burger King's Scary Clown Night?
Yeah, it was a pretty sucker punch towards McDonald's, I guess. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. So that was in 2017, and the motto was "Come as a clown, eat like a king." So basically, people were supposed to dress like a clown, and if they show up at a Burger King's restaurant on a Halloween night,
Hmm.
they got a free burger. So can you guess how many people dressed as clowns and visited Burger King's restaurants all over the
Mm,
world? I mean,
I'm afraid to guess, but I guess thousands.
it was over 100,000 people dressed as
Wow.
clowns. Yeah,
Wow.
the
Wow.
campaign was extremely successful,
Hmm.
and it ran in more than 30 countries and 1,500 restaurants. And yeah,
Hmm.
as history shows, some Halloween campaigns can be successful, um, more than you expect, actually,
Hmm.
but not all of them for sure. So how not to make your
Totally.
campaign boring? That's the question.
Yeah.
Because if the customers are excited, then the marketers, I guess, are challenged and frustrated because every year they have to come up with fresh ideas, which is not an easy task to do, is it?
Yeah, totally. A lot of marketers choose the easy way. I kind of understand why, because we have a whole load of activities. But I often see those emails which are heavily stylized. Yeah, you have a lot of Halloween thematic elements all over the email, all over the website, all over the shop, but it doesn't stand for anything. You know, like, okay, we got a lot of pumpkins everywhere, and that's it. But the thing is, okay, it could work at some point, like it kind of affects the mood, okay, but the common mistake I see is that a lot of folks, they just um, overburden all their media with these images, with this theme, to the point where it's hard to even read the message. or to figure out where the good is. Yeah, what should I buy? Well, when everything is a pumpkin. It's a nice topic.
Totally agree. Totally
Yeah,
agree. So many emails are over-designed, have poor readability, and you are not even trying to find a CTA. You just delete it immediately.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
how can you surprise anyone with a pumpkin?
yeah.
So, do we have any other ideas to surprise our customers?
I'd say that if you want to surprise your customer in a good way, I mean, okay, then what you should think is how to implement the spirit of Halloween into your brand message, and how to maybe change your product or your offer in a manner that actually plays with those Halloween topics. Yeah, a couple of examples, like the first one. Imagine that you are a very serious, established brand with a very conservative user base. Yeah, and it works for you for now, but every established brand, sooner or later, it faces the need to find new customers. Yeah, and to reach out to younger audiences. Let's say you're making some very, very expensive watches. Yeah. And exactly at this moment, of course, you've tried already to do some sporty watches, for example, yeah, in order to attract more sporty audience. But what if, when it is Halloween, yeah, you could just create an ad campaign where you use those glowing watch faces of things you do, yeah, as glowing eyes of a pumpkin, yeah. Try to imagine this, yeah, and try to shift the audience focus from you've been very established brand, yeah, to the brand which actually know what the self-irony is, yeah, and a brand which could throw a joke or two about itself, yeah. For example, I will just keep on climbing to this idea. Like, imagine this huge orange pumpkin which has two huge watch faces instead of those glowing eyes. Yeah, those watch faces they're glowing in the darkness with say the green color. Yeah, and a motto of a sort like, for example, we are scaring people for ages. Yeah. Or
Amazing, amazing.
we are thrilling people for ages, for example, and target it towards younger audiences. And this sort of message bending kind of could let you attract new audience, yeah, younger audience. But exactly at the same stage, at this exact point, yeah, you won't scare away, which is ironic, your old audience, because your message doesn't completely break your brand image. Another cool example, at least in my opinion, is let's imagine you are an owner of a coffee shop. Yeah, and usually you try to sell two cappuccinos for the price of one. Yeah. And what usually all the owners of coffee shops do when it comes to Halloween? They just add some pumpkin latte, and that's where they become happy. But what if you could be more creative, inventive, I'd even say, and still follow the Halloween topic? For example, try to invite an artist who will say paint your clients, your customers with some cool Halloween makeup if they buy two cappuccinos, yeah, and send the email campaign to all the people who are actually visited your coffee shop at one point or another, and tell them that, okay, you could have a nice Halloween makeup for free if you visit us on this day, and if you bring your friends, yeah, for example, they will get this as well.
Brilliant.
The quick Halloween makeup doesn't take a lot of time to make. Yeah, like you've asked me about what do I think about Halloween. Well, I was covered with makeup for the past 3 Halloweens at least. Yeah, so
Well, these are
I like Halloween. Yeah,
amazing
and
ideas for designers. Yeah, you are more into designing ideas. So today, I guess I'm more into content and text, so I can add something for food and restaurant industry. So if you're
mhm.
sending a Halloween email to your customers, being a restaurant or food delivery company, you can suggest some spooky Halloween recipes, or you can ask them to share theirs.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that would be related to the industry, right? Or
yeah.
even if you're into real estate business, and it's for sure very serious and can be VIP as well, just as your watches. But imagine if you offer some decoration tips and tricks to your customers, but not just general decoration, but haunted house decoration tips and
Yeah,
tricks.
yeah.
And again, you can always turn it into a longer campaign. So those who use these ideas to decorate their houses, actually, they can take pictures and send it um, to the company, and then you can organize a kind of quiz or competition or whatever.
Hmm.
Uh, and as for the beauty industry, so yeah, you
You're scaring
mentioned
me right now.
no, there's nothing scary so far, I promise.
Hmm.
Uh, that's a great idea to make this campaign in a coffee shop, but an easier way would be just to suggest some Halloween makeup tutorials, something like that. So I completely agree with you that it should be industry related, so it shouldn't be just a random pumpkin email
Hmm.
that pops up in your inbox, just one of them. But if it's related to industry, if you keep your brand voice, then it's a win-win. So it's both promoting your brand, but catching up with the Halloween trends, right?
Yeah. I'd say that every trend is cool until you use it creatively, you know. So I'm really interested in what our listeners will do at the end of the day with this Halloween trend, and I want to use this opportunity of being a talking head, talking hand. This all sounds pretty scary, I guess. Yeah, and I just want to ask our listeners to share their examples of what they are going to do or what they will do after the Halloween, how they will. What they will do with their messaging. Yeah, because I'm really interested in which creative styles they will use to do what they do. Yeah. What do you think, Ella?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I guess this is it from me for today. Halloween topic it's quite interesting, but I guess now we have to do something, not just trick, but some treat. Yeah. What do you think,
Right.
Ella?
I think that it's not an easy task to do, but you should keep in mind that there are always people who hate Halloween. I guess every year there are fewer and fewer such people, but still there are some. So if you have any
Hmm.
tools to figure out who doesn't like Halloween, maybe you can use segmentation better and smarter.
Hmm.
Because if you hate Halloween, you will be so pissed off getting all these Halloween emails in your inbox.
I
But
feel that there's a story behind that.
no, there's no story. There's no
Mm,
story,
mm,
but of course we all know about westernization and globalization, and now you can see Halloween parties all over the world, but still you know your market better as a specialist, as a marketer, you know your audience and you know your market. So maybe before launching some crazy Halloween campaigns, you would like to check it out, like how the audience in this region, in this part of the world, react to the Halloween buzz.
Well, actually, it's a very good point. Thanks, Ella. I could add from my side that yeah, there are some, for example, there are some countries in the eastern part of Europe where Halloween isn't so widespread. Yeah, and people, you can't always know how people will react at your messaging. So yeah, you have to know your audience. You have to study your market and. It's a common place for all the marketers to know, I guess. But this Halloween theme is a very good topic to watch this idea through. Be very careful about what you send. You could scare off people, and they won't treat you for it.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. It was cool
So,
talking about Halloween. I hope you all will enjoy the Halloween night soon. And we'll see you in the next episode. Stay spooky, marketers.
yeah, stay spooky, stay happy, and get a lot of goods and sweets this Halloween. See you soon.
Bye
Bye.
bye.